Are you puzzled by life's twists and turns? Do you ever find yourself standing at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take? Life can often feel like a winding forest path, full of unexpected turns and confusing forks in the road. It's easy to feel lost or overwhelmed when faced with so many choices and uncertainties. But what if I told you there's a way to find clarity and peace amidst the chaos? Let's dive into a truth that can bring clarity. Imagine the serenity of a sunrise over a calm lake, the beauty of a vast landscape stretching out before you, or the peace that comes from meditating on a mountaintop. These moments of tranquility can remind us of a greater truth that offers comfort and guidance. Isaiah 55:8-9 tells us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." This powerful scripture reminds us that God's perspective is vastly different from our own. While we may be limited by our human understanding, God sees the bigger picture. He knows the beginning from the end and everything in between. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts. Amazing, right? Just as the vast sky stretches far beyond our reach and the highest mountain peaks tower above us, God's ways and thoughts are infinitely higher and greater than ours. It's a humbling and awe-inspiring realization. Think about it, while we're busy trying to figure out our next move, God has the master plan all laid out. We often find ourselves staring at a complex map, trying to make sense of the twists and turns, or sitting at a chessboard pondering our next move. Life can feel like a giant puzzle, with pieces that don't seem to fit together. But God, in His infinite wisdom, already knows how it all comes together. It's like playing chess with a grandmaster who knows every move before it happens. Imagine playing a game of chess against a grandmaster who anticipates every move you make. No matter how much you strategize, they always seem to be one step ahead. That's how it is with God. He knows every move, every decision, and every outcome before it even happens. So, when life feels confusing or overwhelming, remember this: God's got this. When you're standing on the edge of a cliff, looking out at the vast unknown, or walking through a serene forest, unsure of what lies ahead, take comfort in knowing that God is in control. He is guiding your steps even when the path seems unclear. His plans might not always make sense to us, but they're perfect in His timing. Just as a sunset over a tranquil beach signals the end of a day and the promise of a new one, God's plans unfold in His perfect timing. We may not always understand why things happen the way they do, but we can trust that His timing is always right. We just need to trust and have faith that His higher ways are leading us to something greater. When you're on a challenging hiking trail, pushing through the obstacles, or standing on a mountain summit with arms raised in victory, remember that God's higher ways are leading you to something greater. Trust in His plan and have faith that He is guiding you towards a future filled with hope and promise. Next time you're in a tough spot, take a moment, breathe, and say, "God, I trust your higher ways." When you find yourself in a tough spot, feeling overwhelmed or uncertain, take a moment to breathe deeply. Sit by a river, stand in a peaceful meadow, or watch the waves on a beach. In that moment of stillness, say, "God, I trust your higher ways." Let go of your worries and place your trust in His perfect plan. You might be surprised by the peace and clarity that follows. As you release your concerns and trust in God's higher ways, you may be surprised by the peace and clarity that follows. A sense of calm and assurance can wash over you, bringing a renewed sense of purpose and direction. Thanks for watching, and remember, God's got a plan for you that's more incredible than anything you could imagine. See you next time. As you walk through the beautiful garden of life with its ups and downs, remember that God's plan for you is more incredible than anything you could ever imagine. Trust in His higher ways and embrace the journey with hope and faith. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.